Does anybody enjoy Monday
Top
morning?
tier
Oh,
is sending a mate.
Anyway, does anyone actually enjoy Monday mornings? Like, regardless, anyone wake up going, yeah, it's Monday? Well, I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I made the mistake of drinking Lucozade, not even before bed, but on Sunday I must have had one about 2 or 3 o'clock. My brain's been wild since. I've never tried drugs in my life, but I imagine I'd be absolutely mental on them. Anyway, so yeah, happy Monday. We're in the car on the way to the office to see Charlie and Anna working on the Skulls project with Wigan Borough Community First, which is exciting and progressing quite nicely. We've got lots to do this week as well. I have a list in my head. But yeah, 4 o'clock this morning, my mind was wild. I was awake for 2-3 hours, creating WhatsApp groups, replying to emails, scheduling things. Brain literally never turns off. Dream about work. But I had a nice weekend off, so that was nice. So anyway, let's get to the office, say hello to everyone, do all the niceties, make everyone a cup of tea, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Swipe up for my link. Is it all that?
Anna's doing all the other subscribe links now. I did ask for permission first though, so.
Hey guys!
Like and subscribe!
Subscribe to my channel.
Piss taker. Say hello, Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
Yeah, he's on it now. He's on it. Good
The
lad.
camera was backwards, so you
Good
didn't even
lad.
see it.
It's all right, mate. You waved. We heard you. Cheers, mate. Welcome back to the Witterings on of me. It's Tuesday. Babies and gentlemen today. So, up, dogs fed, baby dressed, down to the community centre. See if anyone turns up. I've had loads of good responses from people. In terms of like brilliant idea, loads of dads saying they'll come in the half term because there's not much on at that time. So see if anyone turns up today. My alarm's going off. Let's get down there. It's Wednesday. I'm stuck in traffic, or am I traffic? Can't decide. I'm off to Food for Thought today over in Liverpool in a new premises. I believe it's a community centre, which is right up my alley. It's more aligned to their values and stuff as well. So they were previously in a primary school, like office on the side kind of thing. Now they're in a community centre, so I'm really excited to go and see these guys today. And after I've been there, I need to go and pick some signs up from Michael. And then from there, we're going to go across to the shop and get them installed with Rob, the sign fitter. So we've got a busy day ahead of us. It's going to be a late one, as per usual. And there's plenty of bits to do in between as well. A couple of calls that I'm going to make on the way to here now, as soon as I get through this traffic. Just finished with Alice from Food for Thought. New place, the Florrie, which is a community centre. What a beautiful place. I don't honestly like place myself in these community centres. I just tend to come across them. Beautiful building, beautiful people, so much nice things going on there. And amazing to see how the building was before as well. If you ever need a place to rent for an office, get yourself into a community centre, because it's the bustle of it, and like cafes on site and the people surrounding it and stuff like that as well. Like, it's so worth doing, and they tend to be cheaper as well, which is also a bonus. Like, we started out in a community centre over in Hirefolds, and then from that ended up working in there, doing some community engagement, and that's kind of led me into the life that I've kind of got within Wigan at the moment. So there's plenty to come from community centres. Do not knock them. I think they were probably used to be like massive back in the day. Kind of got a bit of a bad name. Like, I'd never been in one until I had to kind of go into one. Yeah, strange place if you've never been to one, because the name community centre kind of gives you an impression of something, I don't know. If you grew up around them, it's different, isn't it? But I hadn't. So just about to drive through Liverpool city centre. I'm going to put the camera away in case I get told off. Chinese New Year today, soon. There's loads of lanterns around anyway, so lovely to see. And I'm out in daylight as well. This is a rarity. I've got out at 3 o'clock because they go to pick the kids up and stuff. So out at 3, I'm seeing a bit of daylight. I'm off to pick some signs up from my mate Michael. I'll show you his kind of setup over there as well in terms of all his machinery and stuff. Lovely fella. I'm sure he'll be on camera. Have a laugh with him as well. And that'll be Wednesday. No, it won't be Wednesday. I'm going to fit the signs up. We're going to go get fitted as well. So there's no end to this day. And then I think probably a meal in the pub next door to the shop that we're fitting the signs up at as well. So have a catch up with Rob while I'm there, which is lovely. Right, let's get across. Easy, easy. Telling you, it never stops. Having your own business is not like a 9 to 5. It's much more rewarding, but you don't have to really work. Another one boxed off for the night. And conveniently, next to a pub. Let's go and have some tea. That was all. Whoop whoop! It's the sound of the balloon. I'm telling you, just attract policing for it, like attention. A couple of smackheads walking around Southport as they do. One's bumped into another one, and some woman's rang the police saying he's been stabbed. So 8 or 9 police cars have turned up. We've just finished fitting some signs, and the dogs are here and everything. So taking a statement off me, but we should be all right. I'm okay anyway. And so was the guy that got up. He was absolutely fine. We did check on him. But he's just had one too many drunks. Couldn't tell you. The joys of working in town centres of an evening. What day are we on? Thursday tomorrow? Back to Wigan. A bit quieter, hopefully. I'm in the office. Charlie's running around. We've fitted some signs. We've got a couple of websites to launch. Another fun failed day, the whole design. Charlie's got a meeting at 1:30. With the first one he's kind of hosted about communications and dragging everyone together, kind of getting everyone speaking on the same page. At the moment there's a lot of communications going out throughout the borough that isn't specifically targeted. So there's newsletters that goes to everyone every single day that's a bit spammy at the moment, that contains things around sports, voluntary sector, faith sector. We want to be really specific and pull out those details, say for faith, and send them to people when they need to see them. They don't need to be seeing about the sport and stuff like that. But also, you know, if it's going out via a newsletter, let's get it in front of people at the right time on social media as well as having a home for it on the website where it sits. There's a couple of podcasts in the pipeline, potentially. And that mapping exercise that I think I've mentioned previously, Charlie's mapped out every single organisation in the Wigan Borough. Well, he's on with it anyway. That's a really key piece of work for this, and it's something I wanted to do years ago. And the software to do so, it wasn't really available back then. Charlie's found a brilliant bit of kit called Padlet that's free to use. So we've embedded it on the website. So you can effectively find yourself, you know, pinpoint yourself on the map and see what kind of is around you to access, which in terms of, you know, localities and stuff like that, to see what groups are actually on. People can add themselves into it. You know, you can edit details and stuff like that on it. It's a really nice piece of work. So I'm really proud of him for finding that software there and obviously populating it as well. So let's get on with it. He's not there at the mo. He's wandered off. I think his head's everywhere because he's doing a million different things, but he's really coming along well. Love him to bits. Good lad, you, Charlie. Cheers, mate. Thursday night, sent some ID cards to print for Wigan Borough Community First, sorting some banners out for PBS Bricks, social media planning for PBS Bricks, graphic design for PBS Bricks, and some merchandise for another company as well. A couple of websites to go live. Didn't stop, does it? Freddie's got a few amends to make on his website as well, which is also live at the moment, but Denny's to make while it's live anyway. And then a load of invoicing to do. So that's my Thursday night. It's 8:20. See what time we go to bed tonight, won't we? Friday, not much happened. Bit of paperwork. Got a day off. Saturday, we finally have some sun. We're off to Alton Park today for see our friends at 10 Sport. Got a website to do for them this year now. So popping across to see Chris. So I might get a few laps in his car as well, which would be lovely. But I'm going to take my car just in case I get to go on for half a day, because sometimes, you know, people drop off. If you like cars, subscribe to my other channel, by the way, Mr. Motors. All things cars and with stuff with wheels and yeah. Hard work buys lotuses, okay? Now, from previous experience, I know you're not going to be able to hear me while I'm driving this car. This thing is so loud. 3.5 litre V6 supercharged. I think it's 380 for anyone that cares. Again, check on the other channels and loads of videos on this. We're off to Alton Park now, me and State. In this Porsche GT4, absolute Asbo riot cars.
Packish now, you brekkie?
Never have breakfast, Paul?
I don't. I'm out here. Oh.
Oh. February the 1st?
It is.
Alton Park, 2024. Stephen's there somewhere. Let's go and say hello to 10 Sport. Nice little drive down here. Excited to drive your car.
Just so refreshing, isn't it, to be back in something that's got like steering feel and noise.
Recognise that one there, McGann. I think that's some ones we know. There's a splitter that's fallen off. I can see damage already, pal. People might be off this day.
It's wet, isn't it? Wet.
Excellent. Have you even locked the car? I don't think I did. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Someone steals it, they steal it, mate. Get a new one.
Wet. Stoner said people's ambitions outweigh their talent. So, give us passes.
Number 15 over there, pal.
That's fun.
Yeah. What's that? He's got crows and collectors.
What's that?
Like, just like that. Fucking sick.
Can't escape!
So good. Hang on. Are you ready for the most expensive meal ever? Yes. £23 for a burger and chips. Absolute thieves. Out of 10?
Tidy yet. No bites.
£23 out of 10, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely one then.
He was off the top, you know, when you go past Yellow Isles.
Or something. You know what they're like, you say half a day, and you go, full day's 170, how about 120?
Oh no! Trouble. I like it.
Bye, lad.
No. Alton Park. You if we crash. They see me roll. It's wet out, it's greasy out, and there's oil on the track. And that poor unfortunate lad in the BMW has slid into another car which had already spun on that oil as well. So these are the dangers of track days, aren't they? And we were going to have a go on. It's quite a full day anyway, and kind of put us off a bit of going to ask. So I think we'll leave it for today. We do have a day booked later in the month as well, and hopefully by then it's warmed up a bit, and hopefully the Twingo's back on the road. So I've got a dedicated track car that is always broken that I kind of want to get out. So if that's fixed by then, I'll jump in that. If not, I'll be jumping in the Exceed. So dangers of track days, sport in general. Yeah, nice to have a wander around, nice to see some friendly faces that we know, and obviously Steve's revving his car now. Showing off that bloke over there who's also got one, so bit of a willy waving thing. Couple of bikes have turned up. Busy day for the first one back. So we're quite glad that we're dropping on track today. It appears that everyone's crashing. 5-6 cars off so far?
Yeah, quite a few people down, yeah.
It's not good.
Tricky conditions, isn't it?
So I think it's one of those things of spectating and having a brew courtesy our 10 squad. Cheers, Chris.
They'd probably just be able to get it. It's probably fast size, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get rocks.
So I know I said it was sunny this morning, but it is absolutely freezing. Oh, that's sideways action from the MX-5. Oh! How's that pass sound? Might be an issue with sound. E92 flying. Sound fruity, don't they? Oh, something's on fire. That doesn't look good from the ship, does it? It's not a day for car sympathy, is it? That's going to come back around, mate. EP3's smashing around all day, no bother at all. Oh, sideways, R6, G80. Behands are out in full force today. Done a bit of social media posting while I've been here as well, so you know, it's a work trip. Put this down as mileage, mate. Free trip here. Put my food down. Didn't get a receipt though. Right.
Should put that thing back, mate.
Oh yeah.
Out of date.
Out of date drinks at Alton Park, absolute scum. E46 is going for it. Wait for the gear change. Oh.
Ramco on that wall.
Watch out for the signage, Stephen, don't fall over.
Watch out for that
Oh,
one.
It is freezing.
It's cold, isn't
It was lovely this morning, and I thought, yeah, great, this would be a really good idea. Now I'm regretting
it?
things.
That was also sunglasses too.
I know, it was back in the flags before, wasn't it? I nearly needed some visors in my car.
Nearly.
Nearly. And some nice cars here though, nice to see people out and about again.
Yeah, nice to see people crashing.
We're on the better side of things now, because you know, it's not, well, not that time before Christmas where, you know, the world stops. Everyone understands Christmas and everyone just like stopping. Does me in 2 weeks, mate. I can't be doing it. I need to be doing something. Cars is the perfect avenue for doing that.
Well, talking of cars, how long has your car been in the garage for?
3 months. Don't worry about that, mate.
Mine's been 2 months.
Right, and have you missed it?
I did miss it big time, yeah.
But did you enjoy jumping back in it like it was all fresh and new and sparkly again?
Yeah, and all the controls feel so special. Like dead sharp, agile steering, sound, it's dead extremely pleasant, you know, because you're just used to something boring. I swear, something boring.
Yeah. To be fair, the Lotus, I jumped in it, and again, like the rawness of it, like there's some bits I don't particularly like about it, which
like
is
no
like
sun visors.
I've got sunglasses, mate. I don't need sun visors. So yeah, it's got no sun visors, but like the stalks in it, like the stalks are pathetic. Drop like an Astra or a Corsa from back in the day, and they just feel poo. No, but they're slightly different ones, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, like things like that are just a bit disappointing in it. But it's not that kind of car, is it? So
No.
walking on the drift track at Alton Park as well. Should do a little drift day here, shouldn't we?
We didn't do any drift on the way here, though, did we?
Not at all, mate. To be fair with the sport, it limits it quite heavily. It needs to be full race on mine to turn everything off. And it gets a bit sketchy because it turns ABS and everything off. There's no happy in between. You can't just turn traction off and leave
Really?
ABS on. Yeah. So it's like normal, which is like, yeah, sport, obviously exhaust open, bit fruitier. Race is just everything off.
Reminds me of the old Quadrifoglio.
Yeah.
If you put it in race, you get loud exhaust.
But it deactivates everything.
Deactivates everything. Not ABS, but like traction stability.
Yeah. You go through there.
Let's find out.
Exploring Alton Park like we've never done before. Getting our steps in today. Nice and healthy for 2025, Stephen.
No.
I'm working that burger up now. What about another burger?
Salad.
Yeah, the coleslaw. That's the
Salad,
healthy
yeah.
part, isn't it? The potatoes are good for you. Yeah, so right, let's have a mooch. So that looks like a half decent crash over there. M4's in the wall, ambulances over there, etc. Not good. Thoughts?
Not good. Rear-wheel drive, cold day.
Motorsport's
Game
dangerous,
over.
mate. And expensive. Hopefully he's alright. Ruined everyone else's day though, haven't you? Okay. And that's a wrap for Saturday. Nice all week again. If you are carrying on watching, please hit like, hit subscribe, leave any comments. If there's anything you'd like to see about running your own business, obviously give me a shout. I keep telling myself I'll do more screen grabs and show you how to use Illustrator a bit more, but it's more about the day-to-day runnings and what I'm like kind of doing, speaking to and stuff like that. But again, I'm happy to discuss these things as well. I spoke to quite a lot of people today as well. This car attracts a lot of attention. I spoke to a young lad who was an apprentice welder. He was asking what I did, which was quite nice to tell him. You know, graphic designer for the last 6 years, got my own firm. Told him to go follow Welder Faber and kind of follow his journey, and probably do something quite similar as well, because I love making these videos, but I like to think that I am helping people as well at the end of the time of it. Spoke to an old boy who worked over at Audi. He was asking about Steve's 718 GT4, asking about paint to sample and all those kind of things as well. So they're a great talking point in these cars. Like, I love cars, I love the community, and I love working within this community as well. So over at Alton Park today, like, it's a nice thing for me to go to kind of get out in the car as well, but creating content for PBS Brakes, 10 Sports, saying hello to Chris while I was there as well. Everyone seems to be called Chris. We got Chris Koeman, Chris Grimes, and also my own channel, Supercars of Scarisbrick, and Mr. Motors as well. So that one day I've actually ended up creating quite a lot of different things for different channels. So good day out all in all. Get back in, see the family, have a little cuddle with the little one before she goes to bed, get some tea made, and I'm going to edit this. This is episode 4, which will go out on Monday. Today's Saturday. I'll schedule it. I'll get some graphics made for it. So yeah, hope you enjoy.